Hello dear students, today I will discuss a pentagonal pyramid having sides 30 mm and axis height 70 mm is resting on one of its base side in HP such that the axis is inclined at 30 degree to HP and its top view is inclined at 40 degree to VP. So we can see the pentagonal pyramid is resting on one of its base side on HP. So we can start the solution of our problem by placing the side of a pentagonal perpendicular to the reference line and at extreme right side. Now complete a pentagon because the problem is based on a pentagonal pyramid. So its top view is as a pentagonal pyramid. Now find the center of a pentagonal pyramid. So find the center of a one side and join this point with the opposite corner. Then find the midpoint of the other side and again join with the opposite corner like this. And this point of intersection is called the center of a pentagonal and it is called an apex. So we will see the actual position of the apex in the front view. So after calculating the center, join all the points of the base with this center point. And these lines are called slant edges. After joining the all sides of the base with the apex, now project its front view. Now the height of the axis is given as 70 mm. So take the height from the central axis. Then project all the points of the base up to the reference line. So after projecting the points of the base up to the reference line, join all the points of the base with apex, like A with O, B with O, C with O, D with O. And always keep this thing in your mind that the outer boundary is always dark. Now the next condition is given that the axis is inclined at 30 degree to HP. So whenever the axis is inclined, then find the inclination of the base, that is 90 minus 30 in this case, and that is equal to 60 degree. Now take the inclination of the base in the reverse direction, right, by keeping the point A and B on the reference line, and then transfer this triangle in the next stage. Now we can see that the central axis is perpendicular to the base. So from the center, draw the central axis by keeping its inclination at 90 degree with the base and extend it up to the reference line in the back side. So this angle is 30 degree, which is given in the problem. So again, join all the points of the base with the apex and make the outer boundary always dark. Now after transferring the figure in the second stage, now project its top view. So firstly take the projections from the apex, then take other projections from the top view, then take projections from all the points as shown in the video. So take projections from the top view also, so that we can find out the point of intersections. So find the points of intersections. So start with the apex, then take projections of the base points like A, B, C, D, E. So mark all these points very carefully. So after finding all these points, join the outer boundary with the dark line. So firstly we have to join all the points which are on the outer periphery with the help of a dark line only. So this is the first step. So second step is join the base. So base is A, B, C, D, E and A. So when we are going to join the base, we have to keep this thing in mind, that the points which are away from the observer, the number of lines passing through that particular points are always a dotted lines. So now you can see in this problem, A and B are the 2 points which are away from the observer. So the number of lines passing through these points are always invisible. It means dotted lines, right? So after joining the base, join all the points of the base with the apex. Means A with O, B with O, C with O, D with O, E with O. So A and B, these are the 2 points which are away from the observer. So when you will join A with O, again it will be a dotted line. Similarly, B with O will be a dotted line. C and O is already joined. Then D and O. So join D and O with the help of a dark line. Why? Because 2 dark lines are never cross each other, or 2 dotted lines never cross each other. So A and B is a dotted line. So OD is a dark line. Then move to the third stage. So in this problem it is given that the top view of the axis is inclined at 40 degree to VP. So it means angle beta is given. So simply transfer the second figure in the third stage by giving the inclination 40 degree to the top view of the axis. So initially inclined O1 and X1 at angle 40 degree, with respect to the reference line. Firstly, mark O1, then O1 and cross 1 as shown in the top view. So mark this distance on this inclined line. Then transfer all the points of this diagram in the third stage. So we can see O1, cross 1 and D1, they are in the same straight line. Then mark A1 and B1, which is perpendicular to O1 and cross 1. So while transferring the figure in the third stage, we have to take the help of a drafter. So if we use the drafter, then we will get more accurate solution. So after marking the points, transfer the same figure in the third stage. We have to be very careful while joining all these points. It means the top view in the second stage and the figure which we are going to transfer, that should be same in the third stage. It means the same figure should be transferred in the third stage. So be careful. Now after transferring the figure in the third stage, now we have to project its front view. So take projections from the points very carefully while projecting the front view. Now take projection from the other side also to find the point of intersections. So start with the apex. So this point is O1 dash, then A1 dash, then mark B1 dash, then C1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, and at the end cross one dash. So again follow the same three steps to get a solid. So first step is join the outer boundary with the help of a dark line. So this is the first step. Then the second step is join the base. So in this case the base is nearer to the observer in the top view, so it should be completely visible. So join A with B, B with C, C with D, and D with E. So then follow the third step, join all the points of the base with apex. So when you will join all the points of the base with apex, keep one thing in your mind, that two dark lines never cross each other. Now, as it is given in this problem that the pentagonal pyramid is resting on one of its side on HP. So on HP means the front view of the same side should be on the reference line in the final stage. So after calculating all the positions of a point, then mark the dimensions so that we can complete our solution. So write down the dimensions very carefully which are given in the problem, as the side is given, the central axis height is given, and the different angles are given. So this is the complete solution of our problem.